Not doing the best job of getting video for this one. So, Chad Klotz, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll be here all day.
In the American underslung. Doing its maiden voyage here. We got little Ben Terwilliger working on the Blitzen Benz. We got transponder just put on him. He's getting things checked out safety-wise. Make sure he's going to do a test lap. We're going to check the transponder. Mike Cobb.
Hey, Ben.
How's it going? How's it going?
Good job, man. Good
Mike
job.
and Suzanne. Thank you guys for all the help and support you guys did in getting here. Suzanne,
all the work.
lunch is on Suzanne, by the way.
Hi there.
Absolutely. Got your tire pump. The fuel tank is functional. That's a 3-gallon fuel tank.
Wow.
And that was done for the 24 hours of Arizona, which I was planning to do better at, but the dirt killed me.
Yeah.
Killed me.
It didn't just kill him. I only got 8. I think you got 9 laps.
I don't know how many laps.
He beat me. He did more laps than me, but
It was not as many as I wanted.
I see you got your transponder going in there.
Yes, sir. Transponder there. I got my sticker from the race. Thank you, Ben, for the sticker.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome.
The decal.
Oh, you got the Goodwood Festival of Speed style Cyclekart one too, right?
Yes, sir. It's already installed inside.
Here we go.
Yes, sir. Right there.
All right, show up
Right
to.
above my Smoky Unix best damn garage in town.
If you show up to this event next year, you might get a sticker like that right there.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, so we go from very nice paint. Andy came up to Huntsville and first year came up and visited Huntsville and did a lap, did a whole heat in the Blitzen Benz, and he drove the stink out of it and overheated it. It was his first time out in it, and I could barely keep up with him at Huntsville. So he's a shoe guy. This guy might know something, might know a little bit something about being behind the wheel. He also works at a racetrack, so there is that. We'll walk down the line here. After Andy, we got Randy. And we've talked about Randy's car here. So the 32 Ford, he used a Peterbilt truck to put this together. And I don't want to give up his trade secret, but he's got some wheel strengthening going on right there. And he didn't use a whole lot to put this thing together, but it came out fantastic. He's told me he's not happy with the grill. He wants to redo the grill. He thinks he can do a better job, and he says it's really, really heavy too. So he might end up replacing that. Charlie, we've talked about yours before. Remind me, how did you do this front end? How did you get that brass bowl like that?
That is a copper bowl.
Grill insert.
Yeah. So if you go to send cut send,
Sure.
and you send them a drawing.
Oh, so they cut all these discs and then you put spacers in between them.
They're not discs.
They're not?
They're just
Elliptical.
They're just parts of a circle.
Oh, no way.
And there's 24 of them, I think, and I put little spacers in between them, and I got brass rods going up to hold them all together.
That is ingenious. I've seen your cart at least twice before, and I never paid attention to that. That is really, really cool. So Steve Vinson did a video of Rick. I'm just doing a walk around all the cars, Rick. So if you watch Steve Vinson's stuff, you've definitely seen this guy in these cars. So he's got a whole episode just on these fantastic machines. So I'll just do a quick walk around on them this time. Rick drove all the way from Florida. Again, drives from Florida to Utah, and he drove from Florida to Texas for this. And, he brought these beautiful cars. Paint, everything. Everything's about these cars is so freaking awesome. Tom, got it put together.
Yes, sir.
First event. You got first event bugs that got to work out, and it just happens.
And I'm gonna fight my hardest for last place.
You don't know. I've got stories. We got Mike Kelly. Mike Kelly put his together. Had a Coroplast body like Andy's over there.
Okay.
At the ice race, there were 5 cars showed up. 2 broke. He made 3rd place. He made a podium finish. And that thing. Oh, and the governor was still in it.
Governor's still in this.
You're gonna go lawnmower speed today, good sir.
Take one time around this track, I will be a happy camper.
You will. Hey, honest to God, if you make one lap around it, you've won. There's a million people not a million, but there's a lot of people that look at this and want to do this, and they put a lot of time looking at it and researching it, and they just don't pull the trigger or getting out in the garage, or they get started and they just don't get finished. So you've already won. And even if you're last of the, I can't remember how many cars we got here today, but this pile of cars here, you're ahead of 100 other cars that are unfinished right now. So good on you, Tom. go real quick to Neil. Neil, I always screw his name up. It's not Maloney, it's Malloy, I believe. And this car is probably the coolest caricature of one. You know, you want it to be kind of funny and silly, or I do. You know, that's why I gave like weird camber on one of my Austin 7s. But he took it a whole nother level. It made it like in the pictures back in the day where it looked like it was leaning forward. And just really, really cool. And Neil has a background in SACA or racing on track anyways. So he, you know, brought that, but you could tell he just wanted to have something to have fun and not be so serious. And I'm talking, he's right here.
Oh, the front of the car is based like the 1912 National Racer that Joe Dawson won the Indy 500 on record as having the least number of laps to have won.
If one of you doesn't mind, could you start me?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, give it a go, brother.
That in.
I'll get your tire chalk.
Appreciate it.
How do I open up your hood?
It's on the side. It should be.
Aha, I see you.
The pull card's going up here. Up here.
There
Oh, yep. My bad.
All right, ready?
Yep, go ahead.
You got the kill switch off. Whoop.
There we go. I think I'm good. Thanks, sir.
thought you were back line. Is everybody gone now? Am I supposed to wait?
Now you're fine. I just have to re-find you. There. Right next to it.
No, that wasn't him. No, sorry. That was here. my sprocket. We'll see. Ready?
10-minute clock started. Huh? 10-minute clock has started. What?
You get 10-minute break.
Then we start going the other way.
I just got out of my car, Chief. Well, quit complaining. Hurry up. So how many guys?
Hey, we need to mess with this. There's something going on, but you start when we restart.
Who's got the record on Bill's here?
There's something with the fucking steering or something.
What the heck did we came apart? Or is it the
No, that's fucked. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Your bearing.
You have.
So we really just
What I don't like about this one is I have to stand here and get run over.
Come on, thing.
I don't know if there's enough. Ready?
Wait, one sec. Yeah, you can. Go ahead, brake. Come on, brake. I want a steering wheel. Oh. Might help if I had the kill switch. Ow,
fucking flooded.
Huh?
Probably flooded.
Not flooded. Oh, there it is.
You guys don't look happy. What the hell was that? Dude, where'd that come from?
That's the valve on the engine that we lost.
What?
Right there.
Oh, lordy.
Your wheel's chalked now.
Okay, I'm chalked.
Yes, sir.
Holy cow, Chad, you weren't lying. That head was fragged.
What?
That head was fragged.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that sucks.
Ticket right there. You know what I've been thinking about it? There must have been some trash underneath that needle.
Yeah.
That made it leak that time. And then I've never been able to run it that long, wide open.
Yeah.
And I thought it was vapor locking.
Thanks, everybody. This was awesome. Thank you, guys.
Hey, everybody was super safe out there. It's like you guys are pros at this. So, can't thank you enough. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
H2R, Courtney, Bo, Rob, Amy, Daniel, Joe, where was Joe's at? Stayed late, came in early this morning, opened the gate. Bo, your crew here is phenomenal. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So I had the very great pleasure of judging the Concours along with a couple of our Harris Hill members this morning. It was so fun to go through all of your cars and see just the magical things that you have built in your garages. Like, I literally am blown away by the skill and talent that you guys have exhibited in your Cyclekarts. So thanks for coming all the way down here. I know some people came from very far away, so thank you everybody who was willing to, take a chance on a new event, and hopefully we'll do this again next year, and we'll see how many carts we can put on the racetrack. It might be kind of fun. And in first place, who I believe at no point left the racetrack for mechanical reasons, you can tell me if this is accurate or not, Mike Cobb in the number 69.
I had no mechanical failures.
It was amazing. Incredible. We saved the best for last. We have a couple superlative awards that the event organizers decided on who best deserved these. We have an award called the Broken Spoke. This is the Hard Luck Award. Somebody had a hard day, but they just did everything they could to make it a better day, and we want to acknowledge them for working hard. Tom Truesdale in the Studebaker. The Cyclekart Spirit Award. This is, I don't know, Ben, you want to talk about what the spirit of Cyclekarts is?
This crowd already knows what it is. There's a couple new folks here, but it's being a gentleman, being a lady, it's being selfless, helping everybody out, being here to have a good time, have fun, make sure other people have a good time, be safe. You guys are all the embodiment of it. So, you guys are awesome. But Cyclekart, and you make do with a little bit. You make something out of nothing, and you go out and have fun with it.
So this award doesn't go to a specific driver. This award goes to an entire team. Team Maloney.
We want a retire. We want a retire.
They were the only team to have all three drivers go out and make multiple laps at the hill climb. And they kept running, even though they kept braking, and all three drivers, I don't know if all three went out for the 2.4 hour, but they even went back out after the race was done just to get more laps. Good job, Team Maloney.
All right, we have an award that Bo Rivers here decided that we needed. This is the Pride of Perseverance Award, and I'm going to let him take this one away.
So this is about when you just can't give up, and as a result of that, you put on a good show, and everybody gets it, and it should go to a person who knows what perseverance is all about, and that's not me. I'm going home.
The winner of this award, who will take home both the book and this lovely poster, is Chad Klotz.
Oh, yeah. How many carburetors did you swap? It's him. It was all him.
Widget helped as well, so Team Widget here to help out as well. So that's all you guys. You guys worked hard this whole time.
No, you must stress.
And last but very, very not least, we asked all of you to tell us who you thought should win Cyclekarter's Choice today. I'm excited to see who won. My beautiful husband has been tallying up points for us. Would you like to make the announcement?
It was incredibly close. You guys really spread the love, but barely eking out a win.
was the Alpha, of course.
So with that, we are all done here today. Thank you all so much for coming. We appreciate you all so much. This was an absolute blast. We had so much fun hosting you, and hopefully we'll do it again next year. So.